Ready to run back this kick. Steps up and fields it at the 2. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. He was the 36th pick here. Snap it out of the gun. He's looking to the right here on this throw. And he's on the sidelines and out of bounds.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets a first down.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. The 49ers in the pistol formation. The tackle. Early in this game, Phil, and already on the other side of the midfield stripe.
Nice job by the offense here. Good play calling too, Jim. Mixing up the plays. The defense is off guard right now, and the offense is taking advantage of it.
Colin Kaepernick under center. Stiff arms to stay on his feet. Gore's marked down after a gain of 4.
Gore's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. The 49ers will come out in the pistol. And the give to Frank Gore. And gain maybe 4. Here's our look at the 49ers offense. A coach's dream a week ago as this team never turned over the football once. Second down. They hand it off to him again. Gore left side. Gains about 3. And now, here's the Cardinals defense. This is a hungry bunch that loves to get in the face of the quarterback. A week ago, coming up with 9 sacks. Third down. Quarters formation here for the defense. Kaepernick's got it in the gun. Steve Johnson hauls it in.
When the defense is going to play safe and they don't want you to run by them, you've got to be able to throw these out routes where the receiver's cutting towards the sideline and the quarterback stick it in there.
Colin Kaepernick under center. Now 1st and 10. They run the counter play.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Second down following the run. Kaepernick's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Makes the catch in the open field. Credit Darrell Washington with that tackle.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the first down, Jim. That's what you want to do. Pick up that first down. Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. Let's see how they back up the big play here. Tight end in motion. They'll go draw. Gore looking for a lane. Gains 5.
The 49ers know once they get inside the 20-yard line, you have to be able to run the football also. It can't be pass, pass, pass all the time. The offensive line comes through. Good, solid run that time.
Second and goal from the 5. Gore. And Gore is brought down. They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays. You got to do the dirty work, and this offense is doing it right now.
Inches to go.
The long drive continues.
Midway through the first.
Makes the catch. Touchdown.
It is so disappointing when you're down near the goal line and you don't score. Well, the offense doesn't have to know that disappointment this time. Good job, good play call, and a beautiful throw by the quarterback for the touchdown.
The Cardinals are ready to return the kickoff.
Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21.
Originally drafted by the Patriots in the 3rd round out of Arkansas, quarterback Ryan Mallett. First and 10.
Ellington's taking the handoff.
Slashing to the right side.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
The Cardinals continue to find themselves in games that come down to the wire. A week ago, they secured a victory, but they trail in this one right now, partner.
In the NFL, your whole season really evolves around how you play in the close games. If you don't perform well in the close games, you're not going to go to the playoffs. Ellington's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
Ellington.
Launches it down the field. The pass is intercepted. He stacked up at that point.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled. Being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
First down and 10.
Kaepernick with the handoff, and Gore is brought down.
Coming up, 2nd down. Offense lines up here.
Gore's handed the football. Harris able to read that play and make the hit.
Manage the football game. That's what you have to do as a quarterback. You're winning a close game and it's 3rd and long. Well, manage it. Know what to do. Don't force the play here. If it's not there, throw it away and just punt the football.
Frank Gore is in the backfield.
3rd and 12 to go. And the give to Frank Gore.
And that's a big tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
Andy Lee will be punting this one. Again, we'll try and return this one.
Johnson's there to take it down.
They come to the line, and it's first down.
The 49ers with a nickel look here on defense. Mallett's going to take it from the gun. Pass hits the ground and goes incomplete on the short throw. And now we'll look at the Cardinals offense. This is an efficient group. Last week turning the football over just once. Ellington's lined up in a single back formation. Completion to Fitzgerald.
The Cardinals do a really good job this time on offense. The quarterback throws the ball short. They pick up a few yards, and now it makes 3rd down much easier.
Offense lines up here.
The Cardinals have it at the 29.
They're setting up screen.
That's a good tackle, and that's a quick 3 and out.
Well, we see it more and more. Football thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
And the fair catch is made.
First down here.
Bolden's going to get set in the slot for this snap.
And now Kaepernick will give himself up. Second down coming up.
Colin Kaepernick under center.
And he's forced to the ground.
Well, I don't know who to blame here or give credit to. Blame the quarterback for not changing the protection, or just give a lot of credit. Well, that's where I'm going. What a job by the defense. They catch the offense off guard, and they get to the QB with the blitz and take him down.
So they get to the quarterback on that last play. Third down coming up.
Kaepernick standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. And looking underneath, this will go incomplete.
On third downs, the defense knows in most situations it's going to be a pass, and let's give some credit to the defensive front. They pressure the QB, and they force the incompletion.
Again, will try his return. First down coming up.
Handoff made. They have this one covered up, and it's going to set them back for a loss. And now, here's the 49ers defense. This is a ball-hawking unit that a week ago came up with 4 takeaways. Ellington is in the backfield. And the set ball comes out. And the recovery is made by the defense.
Mallett's there to make the stop.
And that's what you call a takeaway. That time the defense just hit the ball carrier so hard that he had to give the football up, and they lose it.
2 tight ends on the field here. First and 10.
Gore. And he'll try it left.
He's brought down at the 23-yard line. It's now second down.
Snap out of the pistol.
They give it to him on the counter.
And he'll go to the left. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator, coming with the counter run, and the defense being too aggressive. They're over pursuing, so you do the little counter, go the opposite direction, and it works well.
Offense lines up here. Now first and 10. Almost intercepted.
The defense did everything right in that situation. They were in the right spot. They were smart. They read the quarterback's eyes, but they dropped the pass.
Second down following that incompletion.
The 49ers will approach this play from out of the pistol. Here's the handoff. Shaughnessy's all over that offense and brings him down.
Jim, in a situation like this, you just got to be smart. It's third and long. You're winning the football game. Don't take any chances. Don't turn it over. If you punt it, that might be a good thing.
The defense looking for one more stop here on third down after that run. Double tight end formation. Looks to his left.
Is able to knock that pass away for the incompletion.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
And converts on the 3.
When you get great field position, Jim, you got to take advantage of it. The offense didn't do it. I blame the coach. Those were terrible play calls, but a good kick by the kicker.
Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
The Cardinals ready to take over the football. Offense lines up here. 1st and 10.
Ellington's going to take the handoff now. Bethays all over the ball carrier.
Got to give the defense some credit on 1st down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Ellington is in the backfield.
2nd and 12. Screen. He makes the catch for a gain of about 5.
Good job by the quarterback completing that pass against the zone defense. Look for the open space when you throw against zones. That's what he did, and he got the nice completion.
And Fitzgerald's lined up in the slot.
3rd down and 7. Michael Floyd hauls it in.
When you play a cover 3 defense, you protect against the deep pass, but the problem is all the underneath stuff is wide open, and the quarterback is taking advantage of that.
They're back at the line after that catch for a 1st down.
Ellington's in the backfield. Single back set.
Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. And he's brought down by Antoine Bethay.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
And now they'll try over again on 2nd down.
Let's go. He'll get it again. And he is brought down at the 45-yard line. The Cardinals run the risk right now of having to abandon the running game. Ellington's been off the mark, and that's a big reason why they're trailing in this one.
That's right. It hasn't worked. So what do you say? Don't be afraid to change. What you have to do, you call the plays. They give your team the best chance to win, and they better start changing those play calls.
3rd and 4. Looking across the middle. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
There's no doubt time of possession can be an overrated stat in games many times, but one thing you want to do, throw and catch it just like this to pick up those 1st downs and keep it going.
1st down here after the completion.
Mallett's lined up. 2 tight ends set. Ellington's going to secure the handoff. They are all over him behind the line of scrimmage. And a loss of 1.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the 1st down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Ellington's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. Takes it again. Panties in on the tackle.
Well, a short gain on the run that time by the offense. When you're a running football team, listen, there's going to be a lot of ugly plays that don't work. You just got to keep running it.
It's a dime look for the defense on this play.
The Cardinals will take the snap from the 45.
And the catch is made by Larry Fitzgerald.
Oh, we got us a nice drive going here, Jim. Another 1st down. They are just making one solid play after another and just marching down the field.
Let's see what they do on 1st down following that huge play. Reaches out and snatches it.
The quarterback should have never thrown it that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
This has been a long drive so far. Second down and 11. Fine, ball is out. Oh, they cough up the football, and the defense takes possession. Tackles made. The defense comes up with the big play, the hit, and the recovery of the football.
They sure did. They got so much speed on the defensive side, and that speed, when you think about it, it gets more people around the football. It helps you deliver the hit even harder, and that's why they got the turnover. Great job.
The 49ers come onto the field for their next series. The 49ers in the pistol. First down at the 21. They'll run it here. As the first down and a whole lot more. Impressive piece of running by Gore.
The 49ers offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film.
First down here after the run. Nickel formation for the defense here. Gore's got on the handle. That brings the play to an end.
Number 92 with the tackle. No gain on the play.
Second down now. Colin Kaepernick under center. Right back to him one more time. The tackle is made.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets them a few yards.
Third down following the run. Hyde takes his spot in the backfield. Kaepernick's back in shotgun formation. Very nearly intercepted.
Well, Jim, I threw a lot of passes like that in my career where it should have been intercepted and the guy dropped it. You just go, yes, I got a break. Now can you capitalize on that break?
First down, offense readying for the snap.
Last play before the 2-minute warning.
Ellington's taking the handoff. Ellington is tackled down.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
And Fitzgerald's in the slot. The Cardinals take it from the 23. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Jim. It also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. First down at the 33. Going for the deep ball. Almost intercepted.
Well, the defense has to be depressed after that play because when you get a chance to get off the field, get a turnover, and get the offense off the field, man, you got to take advantage of situations like that.
Ellington is in the backfield. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Out again. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Number 19.
Hard to play man-to-man against such a quality receiver. You got to mix up the coverage. You play straight man-to-man, you're going to give up a lot of completions.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. The defense comes out in the nickel. Mallett's got it in the gun. Trying to work that left side. Willis is in on the coverage and forces the incompletion.
Good job by the linebacker that time. Saw the receiver coming in his area. Read the quarterback and in wonderful position to knock the pass down.
Second and 10. Could have been intercepted.
Every quarterback in the NFL is going to have 1 or 2 passes a game that can be picked off. Most of the time they're dropped. And this time, that was a bad drop by the defense.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Brown's a receiver in the slot. Mallett's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Floyd's got the catch and the first. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Offense lines up here. Mallett's going to take it from the gun. Gets it out for the completion. And he's tackled at the 34-yard line. The Cardinals call the timeout. Their first. The pass play picks up only 2. So now it's 2nd down and 8 following the completion.
Get ready.
From the shotgun. That ball has been picked off. Unstoppable. He's at the 50, the 40. Breaks free. Has some space to work with. The 10. Touchdown.
Well, on defense, to make a play like this, so much of it is about timing. Perfect timing by the defensive player. Gets the interception and runs it all the way back for a touchdown.
The Cardinals have made things difficult for themselves in the second half. And now the return team is ready to see if they can perhaps get anything ignited before the intermission. The score's 17-0. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The Cardinals are ready to take over now as their offense heads onto the field. Offense lines up here. First down at the 19. Looks but can't connect on the short throw.
Well, your teammates are really going to respect you after something like this. Anytime you're on that field as an athlete, and when you give all your effort to every single play like that time, how about that? Just giving every bit of effort he can to make the catch. Not able to get it. What a job of it.
2nd down and 10. Out again. Antoine Buffet makes the hit. The Cardinals use another timeout here, and they have 1 left. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Ellington is in the backfield. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. And Brock can't quite pick it off.
I know we've all heard this phrase before. That's why they're playing defense, because they can't catch. Hey, the coaches don't care about that. When you get an opportunity, they want you to make the catch.
They've come out in the dime package.
Mallett standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap.
Intercepted. Good piece of tackling.
In a whole lot of pain right now. We'll take an injury timeout and be back in just a moment.
An empty possession for the offense. That does it. Cardinals trailing this one. 49ers setting up for the kickoff.
This is Ginn running it out. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Cardinals bring their offense back onto the field for their next drive. Nickel formation here for the defense. And here we go, the first snap of the second half. And incomplete. The 49ers have been wreaking havoc on the defensive side of the ball today, Phil.
Yeah, right from the start of this game, Jim, we saw on the defensive side how emotional they were. And sometimes when you're that emotional, it makes you faster, and that's caused a lot of turnovers.
The defense comes out in the dime.
Get ready.
The Cardinals from the 22. Ellington on the screen.
That's a gain of maybe 5.
And now in consecutive games, we're seeing a passing attack that has some issues. Nothing there, Phil.
Yeah, your confidence level has to be down in a situation like this, Jim. You know what you got to do as a quarterback?
From the 27. Ball's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Looks like they'll go 3 and out on this series.
Fitzgerald's one of those guys. If he drops a pass or makes a mistake on the field, he doesn't make excuses. He knows no matter what the circumstances are, if you get your hands on the football as a receiver in the NFL, everybody expects you to make the catch.
And he's tackled at the 30-yard line. First down on the way. An extra tight end on the field for this one. They run the counter play. They are in the backfield in a hurry and will bring him down for a loss behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down here. Hyde takes his spot in the backfield. And the give to Frank Gore out to the right. Tackle made by Ray that time.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
That last play was a run. 3rd down coming up.
Gore is lined up as the single back. And they sack the quarterback. And that's a quick series, a 3 and out.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on 3rd down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on 3rd down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
That ball was never cleanly caught, and it's on the ground. He's brought down at the 25-yard line.
It'll be interesting to see after that fumble by the kick return team, will we still have the same returner when they come back out in the field? I don't think so. That was a big mistake. I think they need a replacement.
The 49ers set at the line. Dime package. Mallett's back in shotgun formation. Complete to Carlson. That picks up 11. Smith's the injured player, and we'll take a break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
First down here after the completion. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends.
And Bowman in on the tackle. The Cardinals are down on the scoreboard, and this running game is a big reason why. Ellington's been stopped from the first quarter.
Running game has no chance. That's obvious. We've seen it here today, and it's time for this offense to open it up. Quit trying to run the football and throw it down the field.
The Cardinals have it at the 39. Gets it out for the completion.
When you can throw an out route like that, that shows you the strength of the quarterback's arm.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Offense lines up here.
Ellington's handed the football. Got a little crease, and he's on the sidelines out of bounds.
Well, when you get a couple first downs, it just gives you such great confidence. It makes everybody relax. And I always say this, when you're a relaxed athlete, that's when you play your best.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Here they come back to the line after picking up over 20 yards on that last play.
Over to Carlson. He's brought to a halt. They'll take the snap from inside the red zone. A week ago, they had a lot of success inside the 20.
First down and 10.
Out to Ginn.
And he's brought to the ground. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Defense ready in the goal line formation on this one.
Mallett's got it in the gun.
He's in for the touchdown.
Touchdown Cardinals.
If you go to an NFL practice, they spend about 40% of their time practicing plays going in to score. And that's why they made it look so easy here. Nice throw by the quarterback on 1st and goal.
The 49ers returners are back deep. They still have that big lead. Scores 17-7. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The 49ers are set for their next possession.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. In the end, it picks up only a yard.
Hey, this defense, they are tough. When you run that football, they got some men up front. And that time they stopped that run just for a short gain.
That leads us to 2nd down. Yards here.
Look up at that scoreboard. You're leading the football game, so we have a 3rd and long situation. So you've got to know that. Manage the game. Don't take a chance.
The defense looking for one more stop here on 3rd down after that run. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
Kaepernick from the gun.
Wide open for the catch.
All the quarterbacks in the NFL, they'd all be great if they had all day to throw like this. When you give an average quarterback this kind of time, he turns into a great quarterback.
1st and 10. Play fake.
Can't hold on here as it goes incomplete.
Johnson's going to go back to the huddle and look at all his teammates and go, my bad. Well, they know it's your bad. Everybody, even the offensive linemen, they saw you were open and you dropped the pass that was right to you. But, hey, that's the way it goes. You know, you got to keep the confidence up. I think he will, and I'm sure the football will find its way towards him again soon.
2nd and 10.
Will run it.
Here's the handoff. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play. 3rd down following the run.
Gore's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. Throws to the right. Kaepernick connects with Davis. Tackle made by Ray that time.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. This play set up by the long gainer.
They'll go ground up the middle. And that'll be a gain of about 2.
The Cardinals defense, they got backed up in their own red zone, but you know what? They came through that time. There's a run play. They were waiting for it, and they stopped the offense for a very short gain.
Kaepernick's going to be in the pistol here.
2nd down and 8.
Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
That last play was a run. 3rd down coming up.
Gore's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. To Crabtree, and Crabtree is brought down.
Well, that was a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position. Nice little throw and catch.
And he puts it through for 3.
Yeah, that was a good job that time by the defense. They were bending. They did not break. And all they did was give up a field goal.
Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The
Cardinals getting ready now to start their drive. They bring in the extra tight end.
First down at the 23.
And that's Willis in on the stop. Second down coming up.
38 with Perry.
Throws the pass. And incomplete. He was double covered that time.
Bad job that time by the quarterback. He misses the receiver on the slant route. When you're throwing the slant route, you got to throw it right into the stomach of the receiver, so it's easy for him to make the catch, and he can protect himself also.
The Cardinals snap it at the 31. Ellington has it out of the eye.
Jim, when you're down multiple scores in the second half, you're looking for the little things to get momentum on your side. So just get a first down. Don't.
The 36.
Set up screen.
The quarterbacks and receivers in this NFL now are so good. It's so easy for them to throw and catch and just keep picking up those first downs.
It's a dime look for the defense on this play. Now 1st and 10. Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
The defense did everything right in that situation. They were in the right spot. They were smart. They read the quarterback's eyes, but they dropped the pass.
And here we have second down.
Ellington is in the backfield. Will go ground.
Bowman with the hit.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime.
Mallett's going to take the snap from the shotgun.
He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Good job by the receiver that time. Getting that extra couple yards, gets a first down. They are marching. Let's see how the defense reacts.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive.
The final quarter begins with this snap. Jumps up and hauls it in. Looking ahead, the 49ers will be playing at home next week, while the Cardinals will also be playing at home next week. Ellington is in the backfield.
Second down, 3 for the first. A takeaway. Nice tackle.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
It's first down as they head to the line. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Harrelson is an animal on that play.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Second down here after that run play. Quick drop back.
Got the completion. Picks up about 5.
It's a tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long coming up, but it's a good situation also. You're leading the football game, so there's no reason to take a chance and turn this football over.
This is 3rd down.
Kaepernick takes it from the gun. They're going to get him here for a sack.
Well, you just get tired of sending 3 or 4 players at the quarterback in passing situations. So this time the defensive coordinator sends the blitz, and they are up for it. They get to the QB and get a sack.
Ginn will try to return this one. Ginn takes the hit and is brought down. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. They come out in the dime package.
Get ready.
Mallett's going to take it from the gun. He'll throw it over the middle. Intercepted! And that's Willis in on the stop.
Willis is such an impressive athlete. We know he can tackle and stop the run game, but how about that in the pass game? Defending the pass and picking it off. Good job.
Empty backfield look for Kaepernick here. First and 10. It's Johnson.
Jim, when you see these out routes thrown and caught, it's all about timing and rhythm. The quarterback, he has both. That throw is right on target. Nice throw and catch.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. Second down and 6. And the give to Frank Gore. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
Gore is able to show everybody why he should get the football more. Good job that time, finding his way and picking up a first down.
First down and 10. Gore. Harris is there that time for the tackle.
No gain.
This will be second down. Just a quick drop back. Looking to the right side and throwing. Shrugs off the first hit. Peterson's there to make the tackle.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the open guy short. They get the completion. They still do not get the first down, though.
Third down on the way. The defense comes out in the dime. Colin Kaepernick from the shotgun. Pulls it in. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
Good job by the quarterback that time. He doesn't panic. He reads that it's a zone, and you have to wait for the receivers to get in between the defenders. Nice throw and catch.
First and 10. Gore is going to take the handoff now. They knock him down, and he's still 2 yards short of the first.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
Kaepernick's setting up now in the pistol. He'll take the snap about midway through the fourth. Gain maybe 5.
First down by the offense in the red zone, and, you know, if you're on the defensive side, you don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
First and goal. Handoff. Trying to power his way right up the middle.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
Colin Kaepernick will be taking this one from the gun. Second and goal from the 9.
Steve Johnson hauls it in.
Well, that last play almost got him in here. And when you look at this, what do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. You could do a play-action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a running back just jump over the top for the touchdown.
Marching down the field and taking their time.
Third and goal to go.
Takes it across, and he's in for the touchdown.
Well, that's really having deep belief in your offensive line. And then third and goal, your offensive line road grades the defense out of there to get the touchdown running the football.
And the give to Frank Gore.
So they give up the touchdown, but they do not allow the 2-point play.
Yeah, good job that time by the defense. So quick and so ready for that play. They reacted very fast. That's why they stopped it.
The Cardinals are ready to return the kickoff. This is a big-time return.
Well, a lot of good things happened on both sides of the football this time. How about that return by the return team? Good job, good blocking. Look at the speed of that guy running. They get the tackle from behind. They stop the touchdown.
Mallett's lined up, empty backfield. Takes it from the gun. Can't find the target on the pass underneath.
Anytime your receiver running any route in the NFL, they're worried about getting hit. Don't lead them too far in a slant route. Just throw it right at them.
The 49ers will come out in the dime. Mallett standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Complete to Carlson. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down. Looking at the passing numbers on both sides of the ball, they're just not there. The coverage has been good, and it's been hard to move the ball against those secondaries.
Yeah, good job for the defense today. They got a good pass rush going. The coverage has been good down the field. And also, the defense has been good, but the quarterback has not been real sharp.
That's second down coming up. Brown's lined up now as a slot receiver. Mallett's back in shotgun formation. Out to Ginn. And he's going to be tackled right around the 35-yard line. There's going to be an injury timeout here. We'll take a quick break and be back in just a moment. The 49ers with two extra defensive backs in the dime. The Cardinals will take the snap from the 35. And they were trying to go with the screen there, but nothing was available.
Sometimes on the defensive side, hurrying the quarterback is just as good as sacking him. Because when you hurry him, he doesn't have time to think. He's probably not going to be as accurate, and they get the incompletion. Good job by the defense.
The Cardinals will take the snap from the 35. Carlson's got the catch and the first. First down here after the completion. The 49ers come out in a dime package. Mallett's got it in the gun. The defense gets the sack. Well, they got to the quarterback on first down. Sets up second and long. Mallett's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Almost made the catch, but the collision jarred it loose.
That was a big hit by the defender that time. The receiver drops the football. I'll tell you what, I'll guarantee the next time he goes over the middle, he'll be looking for that defender.
Well, we're anxious to hear the full story on that injury. Let's go down to Danielle Bellini with the story.
Guys, I just spoke with over one last time, and then he'll get back on the field.
They bring back out the offense to go for it. And Fitzgerald's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Drop back, shotgun formation. On the money. And Fitzgerald is brought down. First down following the long play. Mallett's going to take it from the gun. My goodness, what a hit. And the ball falls incomplete.
Jim, when you get inside the other team's red zone, inside the 20-yard line, and you're down some points, you're thinking touchdown in these situations.
What a drive this has been. Second down and 10. Looking across the middle, makes the reception. And that'll close the gap.
Touchdown Cardinals.
I give all the credit to the wide receiver here. What a route. Fooled the defender. He is wide open. Nice throw by the quarterback for the touchdown.
Reaches out and grabs it. That hurts. The two-point try is denied. They want the football back as they line up now in an onside kick formation. Flag is out. They have the ball back and the play's continuing.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Talk about field position. After that penalty, after that failure to get the ball to travel 10 yards, the other team is set up big time.
You listen, it's a calculated risk. You think you've got the receiving team, they're not paying attention, and then you don't even kick the ball 10 yards. Inexcusable.
Good work by the defense. This will be a loss of 3.
And the defense will use one of its timeouts right here.
Second down after going to the ground game the first play.
Gore is in the backfield. Washington in on the play. Timeout's called, and we're going to step aside. Be back in just a moment.
The defense looking for one more stop here on third down after that run.
Kaepernick's lined up. No extra blockers for this snap. Dropping back now into the shotgun.
And he's going to be dumped.
And that's a 3 and out. Timeout called by the defensive unit. And so now we'll call on Lee to punt the football. The Cardinals offense heads on to the field. The 49ers go with the dime formation here on defense. Mallett standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Brock's in on the tackle.
Second down.
Brown's lined up in the slot. Mallett's back in shotgun formation.
Should have had it.
Look the football in. With the gloves these receivers wear, the rule touch them, there's no excuse for dropping the football.
Heading to the line for a third down play, and this was something they specialized in last week, converting in these situations. Mallett's got it in the gun.
Easy catch there. No one near him. That's been the story of this game. Another third down conversion to move the chains.
And Fitzgerald's undoubtedly been the top target for his quarterback today, Phil.
Yeah, he has. And quarterbacks, that's what happens. When a wide receiver gets hot, hey, they'll start looking for him, and that's what's happened in this game so far here. Well, anytime you're in the red zone, you want to punch it in and get that touchdown. If they do that, look, they're still going to be behind, but it gives them confidence moving forward.
It's a dime look for the defense on this play.
Mallett's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Here's Brown. Got a flag down here.
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. Defense. First down.
They face first down. That defensive front looks impenetrable here on the goal line.
Ellington is tackled down.
It's getting harder and harder in the NFL to score when you're this close to the goal line. So what will the offense do? They better be creative. That's all I know.
Second down, late in the fourth quarter. Second and goal to go from the 1.
Touchdown, and this game is tight.
Touchdown, Arizona.
Nothing like having a quarterback who has a good arm who can just fire that football into some tight spots. And then it helps when your receiver has got the talent and the courage to go in there and make that tough catch.
No surprise here as they line up for the onside kick. They're lining up here for the onside kick.
Going to be a penalty here.
They have the ball back and the play's continuing.
Illegal touching.
Well, the flag is out. That football did not travel 10 yards on the onside kick, and the officials saw it. What a place to start for the offense. Davis split out wide on the right. Now 1st and 10. To the ground. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Got to give the defense some credit. On 1st down, there's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Coming up, 2nd down. Delayed handoff. And they bring him down at the 33-yard line.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
Takes the knee. Andy Lee will be punting this one. And a flag comes out.
Encroachment, defense.
Crucial play here. 4th down on the way. Before we go, Phil, when you lose a divisional game, how do you deal with it?
Well, not well. And that's probably the best thing. Stay angry. Keep thinking about that loss. That'll drive you during the week. And hopefully when the next time comes around, you'll